Baby, it's alright. Da, 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 da. Baby, it's alright. Yeah. Whoops, that didn't work. This. Yeah. Let's do this. Hey, Monmouth, good day. Welcome. So, I'm just gonna assume that you know what went on with the Oscars last Sunday. The slap that was heard around the world. I think the biggest thing to take away from that is, honestly, he's not in control in the marriage. She is manipulative and unfaithful. She cheats on him, but calls it just unentanglement. Like, honestly, I mean, I don't think he should have done. I don't think he should have slapped Chris Rock, right? But here's the thing. I think Will Smith is broken. She cheated on him with his son's best friend and called it an entanglement, not cheating. And then she had some, seeing the stuff she does, basically she manipulates the hell out of him and forces him to do stuff. Psychologically, she's like an abuser. And so she basically has... She forced him to basically air out that laundry on a program or something publicly. So everybody could see it. Look at how much I cheated on my husband and blah, blah, blah. Except on that program, to his face, she says she's not been pleased. She just wanted to feel good. She hadn't felt good in so long. What does that say? I mean, how is Will supposed to feel about that? Oh yeah, but, and I don't know him personally, so I assume there's probably a lot of screwed up crap with him specifically too. But I don't think it was staged, because if you notice afterward, I don't know if you saw a longer clip or anything, or the actual show, Chris Rock stumbled over the rest of his lines until they cut away, and then he had a chance to compose himself. He didn't expect to get hit. Because he said stuff like, so we have a documentary we're going to give out for, we have an award we're going to give out for a documentary. I mean, things like that. This is a professional stand-up comic who's been doing this for years. He's been in movies. It's not a guy who flubs his lines. I mean, occasionally, but not really. And he kept doing it again and again and again. So it wasn't staged. Plus, if you slow down the video, like you use YouTube or something, go like quarter speed on the video, it connects. It was not pulled. Anyway, I'm just saying, I think it was a messed up thing. He shouldn't have done it. I also think, because if you look at him before he goes up there, right after Chris Rock said the joke, he was laughing. Jada decided she didn't like it, and then within 10 seconds, he marches up and smacks him. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like definitely I don't know what's going on. Like, I obviously don't know what reality is in that situation. Like you said, very easily could have been a publicity stunt. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the volume back down again. Yep, I was recording something like I had the previous week, this last week, and I did not turn my mic up enough, and I did not turn the computer volume down enough. So, yeah, I mean, if nothing else, that screwed up anything he left behind. He might have left behind as an example or whatever, as a legacy for people, right? Like, I grew up with him as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I grew up with him as being, you know, that guy in Bad Boys, and being, you know, like rapping without cussing, like being really big with all of this stuff he set up for himself, his legacy. And now people aren't going to be talking about that. They're not going to be talking about his new movies he does. They're going to be talking about that crap he pulled. That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, it was just a joke. It was a mild joke too. He even said, Chris Rock, even afterward, when it looked like when Chris Rock, the camera was showing Chris Rock. Afterward though, like after he said it, when he looked, it was clear he looked and he saw that Jada was upset. And he basically said, oh, come on, that was a nice one. Meaning, I could have done a much harder joke. I did a nice softball joke for you. Just joking, just in good humor, not meaning any malice. Exactly, like you said. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. So basically, you got to see Americans embarrassing you got to see certain people in America embarrassing the whole nation, basically. Yeah, that was okay. Give me one second. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger so it doesn't die on me. Just before starting the stream today, we were texting, family text back and forth. It was kind of fun. It was pretty funny. I won't get into too much detail. Like, there wasn't really anything especially personal. It's just like some joking and stuff. So, as you know, like now, it's a little over a year ago my mom had passed, right? So anyway, my sister, I guess, saw old texts she had between her and my mom, and my sister said, one of the big things I remember about Mom is no matter how much we kids would joke and insult each other, Mom would always wipe the floor with you. So, and then I read through the text, and they were funny. My mom did definitely win the contest of wits. Anyway, and then I said, what did I say initially? Oh, I said the reason Mom wiped the floor with you was because your bickering skills are out of practice. SMH. As my dad did like a big crying, laughing face. My sister came back and she goes, old age affects your memory badly. My condolences. It seems like you don't remember things right, or I don't remember, something like that or whatever, right? So then I responded with, my condolences, or I said, I never said she never beat me. That would be untrue. I said, but I feel badly for you that she turned you upside down and used you to clean the floor, because the colloquialism, mopped the floor with you. So, and then my dad did another like laughing, crying face. I think yes. I mean, it was definitely a joke about her hair, or her lack of hair. But here's the thing. So, a couple things. Number one, she has alopecia, which means she's going bald naturally. She can't. It's an autoimmune disease. She can't do anything about it. She's losing her hair. So she shaved her head to try to look better than I have pieces of my hair missing, because like your hair will come out in whole clumps. So that's one thing with that. With that, I don't think Chris Rock knew she had alopecia. And then number two, who was it? Was it somebody said that he was looking at having her star in a G.I. Jane 2. So if you're not familiar with the movie, in the 90s there was a movie called G.I. Jane that had Demi Moore, and it basically she played a young lady going in to join the Army, the Marines, I don't remember what armed service it was, and she was trying to prove that she could do it for herself, but also to all the men around her. And so the whole thing is her story of overcoming and passing the rigorous physical exams and everything. Okay, so they're considering, there have been rumors lately that there might be a G.I. Jane 2, and I think Jada Pinkett Smith is in the running. If not, it's already been decided, either one, to be the new G.I. Jane in this like G.I. Jane 2, where she's a different person overcoming and being in the military and stuff. And so I think Chris Rock was making a joke about that movie, kind of tying it to her hair, because he didn't know she had alopecia. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Okay, well let's stop discussing that. I didn't mean to get into a huge like debate or anything about it. I think what he did was wrong. I think how she treated him was wrong, and very possibly caused a lot of that emotion to bubble up so that he reacted the way he did. I think Chris Rock didn't do anything wrong because he didn't know, first of all, and secondly, it's comedy. He's a comedian. I'm sorry, but not everything maybe, but almost everything is fair game in comedy. Honestly, if you are gonna have a comedian at an award show, or you're gonna go to a stand-up performance or something, you should know that the comedian is gonna poke fun at people. And if you're fairly close to the front, especially, he's gonna poke fun at you. So don't be up there if you're not gonna be able to take a joke. So anyway, all these things interplay, and it is what it is. I just, as an American, I'm embarrassed by what happened. Shouldn't have happened. While I personally believe strongly in like the Second Amendment, like your right to defend yourself and to have arms to defend yourself, and we may disagree, and that's fine. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just saying, while I do believe in and support that right, I do also believe that violence should always be a last resort. If at all possible, you should always avoid violence. So I don't condone what he did in the slightest. I don't think he was defending her honor. I don't think it was anything like that. I think either way, whatever he thought he was doing, he should not have done it, is my position on it. And then we're done. I'm not gonna say anymore. You can put more in the comments if you want, but I'm not gonna go on anymore. I'll read if you want to say more, but I'm just gonna move on with the game. Okay, so last time we left off, we're here. This is the back room in Clark Field's place. Okay, so I'm trying to find ties between stuff we found at the cabin or lodge, whatever it is, and stuff here, so we can find notes and clues and try to piece things together. I still feel, I know we did spend a long time reviewing him and trying to underline him and stuff. I still feel like there are either the journals there or the recording notes upstairs or something. I still feel like we have things that we need to reveal in the writing. I can't believe that there's all of that and nothing new getting revealed. That there's all of that and we've not found everything. That doesn't seem right to me. It seems like there has to be something more. So that's what I think I'm gonna try to do now is see, like, I'll review the notes on the recordings. Maybe there's more on those that will be useful. So this one, obviously, this statue is open. We read about the statue last time. That's why I'm talking about this. So this statue was open. And if you look in the opened up room downstairs, the second to last room in there, there's another statue. Or no, this is the very last room anyway. There's another statue and it's currently shut. And I don't have a tool like a screwdriver or something to try to pry it open. So I'm not sure how I get that open, but I think we need to. Yeah. Hey, Fofox, welcome. Sorry about that. I didn't say welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. Yeah, welcome, Fofox. Sorry. Yeah, I get caught up in this crap that I really shouldn't, and then, oh, I can only look at that from this angle. My bad. I thought I could look at it from the other angle as well. I guess not. Okay. All right. I don't think this is meaningful, right? I think I've done this before. Just ghoul? Yeah. Nope. Because when he says that, these recordings describe his, or these notes talk about his recordings or whatever, that stuff is the same thing as I didn't find anything interesting. Carefully heated, the sounds also materialized to be touched. Genius Loki could be heard. He does mention these later with the recording stuff, right? But nothing special there. Okay. Family. Jonathan blabbed about it. All my recordings were destroyed. Okay. Forced him to go to a psychologist for a year. Men never abandon the things bound up in their hearts. Okay, we already did that. Note. Took over the company from my father. Never forget that period of my life. I bought myself a new tape recorder. Okay. We had that already. Okay. Brankston, small town which is established 18 miles northwest of the city center of Wellsmouth. The farms, which are situated whilst going north, are as old as the town itself. Their stories have been told for a long time about a tomb in an old and now unused cemetery called Moorland Cemetery. Okay. Situated right in the old part of Brangston. Said some nights strange noises and indescribable disgusting smells come from the tomb. The people who used the rough pathway which passes 150 meters west of the Moorland Cemetery relate that they saw tortuously twisted silhouettes and heard some howling, screaming, and speaking sounds they couldn't identify. Started my recording, so dark and overcast, almost impossible to see the surroundings. Used a small flashlight, but had to be very cautious because of rumors about some grave robbers who plunder old graves by spreading all the bones around in a disgusting, inhuman manner. Metallic open door of the notorious tomb had some figures in half relief similar to Redan's The Gates of Hell. It was rusted and had started to crumble away, the effect of passing years. The spacious interior smelled really awful. The cover of the stone tomb was broken, and the interior was visible through an opening. The floor of the tomb had collapsed into a wide underground hole, and I heard that during a strong earthquake 4 years ago, some parts of Brankston collapsed into underground holes or caves. I think the same earthquake was the reason for the collapse of that tomb. Record both the interior of the tomb and the buildings surrounding it. Whereabouts of this cave, located 3 miles away from notorious Northwood Forest. Connected to some other caves that form a complex underground network. Rumored a lot of people have become lost inside and never returned. Some people claim they've even seen fires inside and heard some sinister sounds coming from the depths of the cave at night. Some sounds are coming from the well in my cellar. I don't know what lies beneath it or the reason for its construction. From the top of the well, I used a flashlight to examine the well, but it's too deep for me to see the bottom. Sound coming from below makes me think that there are some animals down there. I believe it must connect to a tunnel that leads outside somewhere. I doubt this is a clue. I don't know if I ever underlined that before, though. Yeah, no, okay. For some time, I've been woken up by squeaking, trembling, and slight wind sounds, whose source I can't identify. Several times, hardly suppressing my fear, I roamed the house and couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. It said that in houses these noises are common. I guess I'd have to get used to it. Okay, I decided to examine the well because the workers I hired for restoration left the job half done due to some sounds they claimed to hear from within the well. The rusty ladder that I hadn't dared brave before was my only avenue. I brought a strong flashlight to inspect the interior and then decided to record some sounds down there. But I could only record some sounds in the room that the tunnel leads to. When I listened to the recordings later on, I noticed some defects. There were some deep noises and rumblings on every recording. I think that the dirty and choking atmosphere of the well caused my recorder to malfunction. And then we did this one. Since we have a couple of things underlined here, I'm going to guess. Ivar told me this place is built by none of which couldn't be sure as to whether he was being serious due to the sardonic smile. Betcha his wise and then one would smile. Well, he spoke to me. That's the last one, I think, right? Yeah, that's the last one. And we have the recordings over on the other side here. Okay, let's see. What do we have on the brain itch here? So I've got Mr. Kerwin. Encrypted combination. KD78GT8. Okay, I'm going to guess this is either shorthand for some date or more likely it's coordinates maybe on that map. If that's true, either of those, it's probably not, it probably doesn't actually use letters. It probably is just numbers. So I convert the letters to numbers. So K is 9, D is 4. No, sorry. K is 11. D is 4. So that would be, if that's correct, then that's going to be 11, 4, 78. So maybe it's 114.78 by J GHI. So G is 7, or I could go EFG, which is 7 also. 7 T. Let's see. J is 10. T, yeah, 20. 720.8? Maybe. 11478.720.8. I could also try plugging those in here. Let's do that first before I go all the way back over to the cabin. It's too much to enter a date, though. I try calling a phone number, maybe? Nope, that didn't work. Oh, you know what? What if I do... I do the letters that the numbers match on the phone. So it's KD78GT8. Okay, so if I do that, K is on this, so 5, 3, 7, 8, 4, 8, 8. We double check this. K, D, 7, 8, 4, 8, 8. Okay. Phone number. Okay, it was a phone number. Of course, letters on the phone buttons are used to encrypt the number. Nobody's answering the phone. Better ask Arthur to find out who this number belongs to. Man of Letters achievement, okay. Oops. Not right click, left click. Arthur. Hey, Silhouette, welcome.
Yes?
Hi, Arthur. It's Howard. I need you to do me another favor.
Yes, of course.
I've got a phone number here. 537-8488. I need to know what address that is.
No problem, Howard. I'll call you back when I found it.
Thanks, Arthur.
Now, if our protagonist were not a police detective, it might be more problematic, right? But because he works at the police station, he's a police detective, he legally has the option of doing that. Okay. So that gives me that clue. Yeah, that's gone now. Pleiades. But I don't know what coordinates that would be to go on the map, so that's probably not going to help. In the galleries under the cabin, I found many maps inside a locked cabinet. Yeah, I need the key, probably, right? And then I can look on those maps, I assume. Some people are looking for tombs under a crypt, but where? Eye symbol. Looked like an eye. Yeah, is that eye symbol in here anywhere? I feel like it's not, right? I think it was only over at the cabin, but maybe I'm forgetting something here. Don't think it was on this guy, right? Don't see anything eye symbol like there. Or there, just that you can open this, which doesn't matter, of course. Alright. So that's not anything with an eye symbol. Just recordings in that empty case over there. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. I think I said it, but in case I didn't, welcome, Silhouette. Let me think. Okay, on the bed in there is the one sheet that talks about the Diversaha and stuff. And I think that's everything that's in the bedroom that we found, right? Pretty sure there were no symbols in the bedroom that I saw. Not on one of these paintings, right? Can't zoom in there. Not on either of those either. Yeah, I don't think... Okay. I don't think there's anything in the bedroom. Doesn't seem to be anything in the study. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? When we wandered around here previously, the multiple times we have, I don't remember ever seeing an eye symbol here. So I am feeling like we're not going to find anything here to shed more light on that. But since we're here, it doesn't hurt to check really fast. But I don't believe there's going to be anything like that that we need. In this far room, we only see pretty much the moths, and then there's the back area that we really can't see anything in. So, like, no there. Remind me this one again? Right, this is about the Diversaha. Okay, so not psychological problems about that either. Alfonso Ruger. Don't think I've seen that anywhere, so that wouldn't be meaningful. Simulacrum found notes the famous occultist and philosopher. His notes cover the period of time from that to the death. For more information, please refer to the book Dverzaha, A Black Void, which relates his experiences and was compiled after his death from his handwritten records. After extensive trials, I could say it. Dverzaha has profound effects. Its ability to alter consciousness is unbelievable. Unfortunately, my detailed research has only uncovered a few fragments of information about this mixture. Even though its effects are short-lived, the experience is very powerful. It's difficult to describe, but I would say it pushes the soul to its very limits. I must add that I feel a strange sensation from it, as though it creates an emptiness inside my body, or the body. But of course, these are very vague descriptions of my experience. Perhaps someone else would describe it differently. And that does not turn to another page. Yeah. I feel like we will get underlined stuff here later, but I think it's like a lot of things in this game where I think they don't become active for like taking notes and stuff until you've learned other things first. Oh, so sorry, Fofox. Yeah, you didn't know if some of your comments were showing up. Did you get kind of more or less confirmation that what you're saying shows up, or was there something that I had missed replying to that I need to reply to? Just let me know if there's a question you had asked that I didn't answer, because I can answer it now, potentially. Things like this are puzzling to me. Like, why would I zoom in here unless there's something to be found? I feel like I must be missing something. But it could be not true. That might not be actually a thing. It might be that you just get to zoom in for reasons. Okay, well, I don't think. Still not seeing that eye symbol anywhere. Let's try this back area and then, well, actually this is shorter. Let's try this area first. See if there's anything on the wall on the way going down. Nothing here still has opened up. Yeah, still no. Okay. In case I missed it or something, looking to see if there's maybe an eye carved in the wood or something, but it doesn't seem like it. Okay. I thought there was something on the wall at some point here too, but I might be thinking not just, I mean, there's the cabin has something on the wall, obviously the eye symbol, that's why we took the note, but I might be thinking of this kind of an area like in Scratches or something. I might be thinking of a different game where I found something on a wall. Still have that there's wet soil on this shovel, but that doesn't, other than the fact that people are digging at tombs, that doesn't seem to match anything we have. Clue wise. Okay. Stained piece of fabric, some kind of slimy substance on it. Can I grab the slimy substance somehow? Probably not. Don't want to soil any of the papers. I don't think, at least now, I don't think we can get anything with that. If we can ever. We might not ever be able to, right? There's never anything there. Not seeing an eye symbol on anything here. Nothing on the door jamb or the lentil. And he'll say he doesn't want to go down there. Yep. Yep. I think it's only going to be at the cabin that we'll find that at all, if we do even. Well, I mean, we do find it more places in the cabin, of course, but... Okay, we had this map. Is it? Here. Which, when I zoom in... Oh, did I see this on the back of the map previously? I don't remember. I don't know if I did or not. Okay. If I go to that back room with stuff on the ground, or the side room with the symbols on the ground, is this going to match anything on this map? Going to match any of those? Is this one over here especially? It's not going to let me apply it or something. So, couple of 6-pointed stars with 5-pointed star, triangle, different symbols around. How can I... That maybe? Nope. Eye symbol? Add the magical description with that. Nope. Let's see. Digital organizer, hallucinated, collapsed ceiling, over. No, no, no. Did both of those individually with the map, and now all three, so... That's right. Almost nothing here gives you any kind of response except for that. There might not be anything else for this part of the table or the desk. Over here. Binder, materia. Oops. Get rid of these. So we're not grinding the sticks up. Probably we apply the sticks to something later. I just don't know, right? So wait, yeah, nothing with the paper, yeah. And then on the jars on top, he just says that he notes that they say materia on them. So it looked like it had been dug up recently. See, with that shovel, anything that references digging, I'm wondering about now. Ground is also new. Okay. So you caught someone digging a particular location. Oldest part of the cemetery. After flashlight, gravedigger saw him, ran away immediately. Tall and thin, wearing a large hat and big cloak. Surprise police that the place where the digging took place had no graves in it, according to burial records. The attempt may not have been for the purpose of exhuming, but for burial. I do think this is probably another thing that, like, at some point later when we have more to go on. Strange thing about the letters is they were never sent to anyone, just kept in a secret place, only meant to be delivered under certain circumstances. You look down at the garden from the upper story windows. You can see that the low stone platforms and footpaths form a geometric pattern. Overlooked by a casual observer will only be apparent to someone possessing esoteric knowledge. like ourselves. Low circular stone platforms are placed at each corner of the rectangular garden wall. So this whole thing, really? So... Oh, okay, I guess not. Okay, according to the research regarding the house, was built in 1786 on the site of a strange pillared stone building that resembled Roman architecture. The strange building was not a welcome sight for the local people. They claimed that it befouled the surroundings. The ancient building was demolished. Foundations of the house were not completely, or were completed in secrecy during the night. No indication who built the house or who lived there at the time. I almost feel like that's Ivan Berger or Ivar Bergen or whatever his last name is, or it's maybe an ancestor of him. And then the house remained empty. Only one person lived in the house. Some people claim they heard talking in the footsteps of more than one person. Others claim they saw fires burning, accompanied by the sound of disgusting hymns. Rumors fairly widespread. Another rumor is about huge moths which have been seen outside the house during the summer solstice. Always interested me to be live. Said I'm not afraid of the possible truth of these rumors. In my opinion, the most interesting rumor is the one stating the house has always been owned by someone. It's always been occupied and has never been empty. No one speaks openly about this rumor. It's obvious this topic makes people afraid. Very afraid. So there are things that I cannot tell you in this letter. It would be much better for us to talk face to face. I am the subsequent owner after that German immigrant, and I intend to continue the restoration process which he left unfinished. Not as simple as until we meet again, right? So it'll say, was we meet with someone? No. Okay. I believe I've already tried this as well, Mr. Asimov. Yeah. See, these kinds of things. I'm positive there's something important with those, but obviously we are not getting them. We didn't have anybody named or with a. Well, no, that's the Watchman, so that's probably not going to be. I was going to say one of the secret names, the abbreviated names, could have been the cop, or the Watchman, but he was the Watchman, so probably not. Okay, stuff I think that will come later, but I guess not yet. Class objects. I have already previously looked on the floor here for an eye symbol. But see, these are characters in some other language, not just generic symbols, so I don't think that I should really expect anything there. Same thing here. So it was fully blank, not just the one side. But that also means it's not especially important. I mean, it is, but not more so than other stuff we have. We tried this before, right? Yeah. Strange drawings and the writings are unreadable. Surprised stuff like this eye symbol don't stand out to him. You would think he saw the eye symbol and he'd at least comment on it, even if it didn't give you information to further the game, right? But he just goes, like, okay, there's stuff, which is a little uncharacteristic, I would think, of an official detective, somebody who does this for a living. But maybe I'm just too curious, and I don't really need to be as curious about things. I don't know. That's that. Oh, yeah. It's the same. So this is just anatomy, and I don't believe there's an eye symbol on here at all. Yeah. Simple anatomical drawings. Oh, there is right here. But he's not gonna... In a book I saw in the secret loft of the cabin, it described some preparations of astronomical magic using the star Pleiades. With the talisman prepared with this magic, one can summon demons and spirits of the deceased. That's not going to help me here. So we have these symbols that we saw elsewhere also. If I not match these up to compare them or anything? No. Okay. It's also not exactly the same. This is definitely not the same as this eye symbol, but this is kind of an eye-like symbol as well, but... Okay. And... Wonder what is the meaning of this drawing? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know I've examined this stuff before, but it's always possible I miss something, right? And then I'm like, oh, I should look at this more closely, but I guess not in this case. Don't see an eye on this down here even or anything. It's a giant happy face here, which is, you know, a little unsettling, but nothing screaming esoteric, ancient forbidden rites or something. This is more along those lines, but I'm not seeing any of the symbols we have recently examined or used by way of analysis, like seeing if there's a match, that kind of thing. No? Happy dance painting. I know. Hey, when you're happy and you know it, then you dance. When you're happy and you know it, then you dance. And you're happy and you know it, and you've taken major drugs, then you start to do a drug-induced dance or something. Yeah, and I've examined this and tried to underline things here and not been able to either, really. So I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's anything about digging, but I don't think so. Nope. But it gives me the underline as if there could be, but... So the older model rifles doesn't strike you as interesting, even though we found older model rifles at the cabin or the lodge, whatever? armed conflict. Other esoteric ideas and secret meetings, I'm sure, is nothing. More and more serious and worrying. The darkness that these people sink into. Yeah. Alright. I think that's just yet another thing that later on might be useful, might reveal things that we don't know now, but right now it does not reveal anything we want. Not seeing any eyes or other esoteric symbols in this room. Can't open it, it's stuck. I don't remember this before. Oh. Put one of these here. One of these there. One of these there. Can't open it, it's stuck. So maybe I need 3 more. I think I need 3 more, and then I have 6, and then maybe I can open it. Maybe that's what I do. Let's see if we get 3 more at some point, and then come back here and try it. Yeah, and this room, this part of the room is mostly nothing, because nothing lets you interact. I'm not seeing symbols. Okay, so now I know what to try to use later on that statue. I just need 3 more rods of some kind, like however I get those. Okay. Well, he'll call me when he finishes researching the number. Okay, so not now. Let's go to the most upstairs room, or not the most, not the attic, but the other room up here at the top of the stairs first. Do this again. See if there's anything more from here that I might be missing. I already used that. Oh, I think I missed this, didn't I? Did I get this page before? Using the marker on the old maps is a great way to find the places. The condition of maps is deteriorating rapidly. Oh, no. Yeah, they said they put the maps somewhere, right? To avoid any further damage, maps have been put in a special cabinet for storage. We discovered a lot of places by using them, and our research continues. The most important place we found, the ancient cemetery that hides the tombs, long sought after. The ruins were found 350 to 400 meters from there, leading me to believe this place was an ancient settlement. Perhaps the ruins were once a town belonging to folk called the Yather that lived in Northern Mountain long ago. Mr. Kerwin will start searching this place within a few days. Okay, identical wooden sculptures, hidden compartment in them. I'm able to figure out apart from the one that I opened easily. Don't know what they're meant to contain. I've also seen firsthand one of these sculptures in one of the places we discovered the aid of the maps. These sculptures are extremely important. Inside the one I opened, found various kind of leaves, eyeless dead insect which I couldn't identify. Having no eyes made me think the species of insect lives its entire life in the dark, in deep caves where no sunlight even ever penetrates. I haven't figured out which plant or tree the leaves come from. Smell is strong and very interesting. Since the same smell emanates from the other sculptures, which I could not open, I assume that all of them contain the same items. Mr. Kerwin says that the purpose of these sculptures is to contain the Dversaha mixture. And IB, that's Ivar Bergen. We already figured that out. So his research concerning the mixture has not yielded satisfying results. This indicates that its preparation has been protected extremely well, or that knowledge of it has been passed on through oral traditions. In even the most ancient comprehensive language or comprehensive writings, hardly any information can be found about it. According to these writings, the mixture has a very potent effect on people. The mixture can induce altered states of consciousness. And then he believes it's very important, or critically important, in the soul metamorphosis doctrine. The moment of working on opening the locks of the sculptures without damaging them in any way. Okay, so no more in there. Doesn't look like anything else other than this, really. And this was something else that was on the table there before, I guess, right? I think. I don't remember, but what was the one guy's name? The Watchman? George or something, I don't remember. But I think it started with a G. And I think it was a relative. I don't think it matches any of these. Focused on that. Objects. Sold a very ancient parchment to someone named Leguaz very generously. Leguaz probably doesn't have anything either, right? Just on its own. Because I think this is the only context we learn about him. Or her, whatever. Leguaz is the last name. Don't know. They don't call it Mr. or Ms. or anything, so. Now arising at Mr. R's place. Waiting further orders. We don't have a way of knowing where that is, I don't think, though. Didn't ring a bell. Connection between my discoveries and the book you sent, but it would be best to leave this until our next conversation. $11:28:11. Yeah. This is John D, whatever the D is, whoever that is. And then we don't have address either. Maybe word you haven't heard from me for some time. I'm sure you're surprised. Things I found. The package I sent you added all the copies of the discoveries together with notes about what I've written. It's very noticeable. They're very ancient, but still I think they are copied from an even more ancient source. The drawings on the fourth parchment seem particularly attractive and confusing. They seem meaningless at first, but when you inspect the notes that I have added, they will be clearer. I think that the sign with an Ouroboros around it serves as a key or source for the others. Can I understand the meaning of the diagram? On which the familiar celestial bodies are shown in strange locations. That's the second one. We've discovered what we've been seeking. The city was lying buried in the sand 1 mile northwest of the location we last dug at. According to some local legends, all the inhabitants of the city were killed when the city was buried under the sands because of their sins. These legends have greatly influenced the locals, as we noticed when we excavated the city. I don't think this is going to be important, but let me do this. City was buried under the sands. Okay. We uncovered it after 2 weeks of exhausting work. The first things that we noticed were the skeletons and abundance of bones scattered everywhere, some of which appear to have been gnawed on. We found parchments which contained pictures and some strange hieroglyphs in a cave that was most likely used as a library. Cave there, cave here, but I doubt he's going to get anything with that, yeah. Okay, section with pictures look like they're about necromancy and sorcery. One parchment in particular is very exciting because it has some sections that look like the Voynich manuscript, which is thought to be related to the Botanic. In some buildings, stained low altars which have really exciting symbols on them greet the eye. Inside the buildings with these low altars, it is apparent that at one time the walls were adorned with colorful petroglyphs. This desert is not as auspicious as it first seemed. It's not suspicious. What's going on? What's the desert doing? Did you see that? I swear the sand moved from that dune to that dune. What is going on? Yeah, nothing like that. I listened to the sounds which Marco Polo had mentioned. I remember this from a book I read a long time ago. It mentioned the sounds that Marco Polo heard in the Central Asian desert Taklamakan, place of no return. I can say he was right. Some nights speech and music were heard so close to our camp that it would be fatuity not to try to record them. Probably not this, especially since we just got the Marco Polo clue. Okay, but it cannot be said that we were successful in that attempt because the only thing we had were the screams of the wind that was continuously moving the sands and immersing us in incoherent thoughts. I think this discovery is an important step on the way to our ultimate goals, which needs to be examined a bit more. I hope I can send detailed documents about all our discoveries in a short time. Take care till then. Shalif bin Humar. And again, we tried that and nothing. Okay, well, we got Marco Polo from that at least. Brother, I hope you're right. Happily. Wanted clarity. The EB problem has been solved. The little building in the garden is under our control now. We've already started to examine it since we couldn't take that old fool's house in ordinary ways. We've used the last and most direct solution. Thus the rifle fire, maybe? Now JD is residing there. So John D., whoever that is. Because he was on the first paper, I think. I'm sure you will want to join him in his examination. Communicate with him. Please use this. So it's someone named John D. Now that we know that's a phone number. Maybe. No. Oh, I guess we'll just wait for the call to come back. And we have found a palanquin there which contains some objects. We think that those objects are some kind of keys, but further investigation is needed. We did not yet try those on the target location because, as you know, to enter some places without knowledge may be very dangerous. Regards, IB. Okay. That was this one, right? Yeah. So we're on the last one now. Honorable IBS told in the Timabor, subsequent to a green-colored smoke, a dim flame was seen, but the mentioned face wasn't. Not sure that I could read the prayers correctly when the waters have risen, and I am not certain about the part that I believe is to be said when the moon is at the right location. In a short time, I believe that I can report to you the results of my latest research. DEG, which also is meaningless at this point. All right, well, we got Marco Polo as an additional something or other. But Okay, let's go to the attic again now. Oh, I have to go one more. Yeah. Okay, fine. I thought there was... Maybe it was the exit circle arrow thing, the down arrow. We saw the cave before. Looks like we're not getting anything new doing this. Okay, I think this telescope is looking at the Northwood Mountain. Is there a cave entrance there? Where is... One of these references a cave, right? This is where he got his house. Surrounding houses. Oh, let's actually see if there's a cave in here somewhere that I'm missing. Okay, this is stuff of the city. Majestic appearance of the house. He's got the digital organizer because he forgets stuff. Respect to the outside. I talked to the vendor with a happy smile on his face. Remember, he said he'd never come here before the house had been left to his company. Okay. Surrounding houses. Rumors recount the houses. More stuff with Ivar Bergen, Eastern European countries, and India where he's been. Huh. Blueprints, company agreements, draft. Carved wood statue. Yeah, he talks about strange smells. According to stories, Kotar is one of the first settlements of the Wells myth. 2 weeks, he was angry because it didn't get done, and then he goes down and he throws his flashlight and stuff. Yeah, so that's that one. Secret meeting place in Northwood Forest. Friends met. Not seeing the cave here. I'm seeing references to the forest and stuff, but... Oh, here we go. Well, these are underground, though, right? Suddenly I saw, or thought I saw, some recesses which probably opened up some underground clefts or caves. Meeting place for witches. I don't think that's going to be anything. It's right next to fawns, so... It's going to do fawn again, yeah. Gathered stories, people worn clothes and made of animal skins. Okay. In this article, he mentions a group of people who had worn clothes made of animal skins, living in a small cave hidden by the forest at the foot of Northwood Mountain. Nothing interesting, huh? Okay. Edge of the dark well-like hole. No. Drunk had run screaming as the night all the way to the town. They thought he was drunk. Proceeded through the forest with cautious feeling inside me. I can't be sure. When I reached the sinister-looking place situated on a cliff, that's this lodge, though. And there was Edwin Pickman again, which I believe I also tried to underline on this particular set of notes. Could not discern the features of the darkness of this night. Edwin Pickman. And then these lines. Penetrating dense eel sensation, disgusting pressure, which made me feel nauseous. First, I thought this feeling was which somehow I couldn't shake off. Even though I firmly tried, was caused by the height and age of the place. But I share with much more fear much more than even that night when I remember looking into their corpse-like dull eyes. I remember the fast movements of their exceedingly thin bodies and their whispering in an unfamiliar language while looking directly at my face. Talking about how it was really cold. Frank Mesmer, Nix. Dropped my digital organizer in the well during a mad rush out, which frightens me to consider. I don't want to go down there one more time. All the craziness, I'm still... Okay. And the fourth one, right? Talks about Ivar looking differently. Right? He's deformed somewhat. And seemed like he had a nervous breakdown or something. Started hearing noises. Thought there were some animals, maybe rats in the well, might have gotten in through openings in the well. And this would also explain the gnawing sounds. Aren't rats found in play? Okay. We already tried underlining that before. Conversations. Indescribably disgusting malicious laughter. As if coming from the center of the earth. Horse growling sounds. Thousands of disgusting tones of gnawing sounds. This is stuff about the house itself. I'm sure this is nothing, no clue from this, but we'll do it anyway just because. Okay. So nothing with that either. Don't know. Talk about the difficulty to find the Timobor, which was taken from the. Sorry, he's talking about. The Timobor, which was taken from Primitiva, which was taken from Infinitus. Oh no, that my mistake. Infinitus is attributed to Marinus, who wrote Primitiva. That's what it is. Crypts below the tomb of San Poor, yeah. You have begun. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It doesn't seem I'm getting. Maybe we go down below again and try to. You know what? Actually, since we're having our friend call us, maybe we just leave and go home and sleep. Maybe that's what we need to do. Oh, that's to leave. I always do that. I start out down at the hall where my place is, and I always go the wrong way. Gotta check this, but I don't think there's gonna be anything in here. Yeah, okay. So nothing there. No new messages. Okay. Don't want to sleep. Okay, so we've got other stuff to do instead. Fires by their screams as little demons fled with laugh. Eyes went red and burned. It was noisome, bleak, and stormy night, so a really smelly night. This is that witch's tale. We've already used stuff from that, so I think we've got what we want from that. In shadow, mocking stars her wife. The pale monstrous eyes never stopped. It keeps looking on as if it hated me. Screamed I, what have I done wrong to thee? As the eye replied in a cacophonous rhyme, ye were cursed, O ye the devil's mime. But how unfortunate for me, as ye be under my beams, the thing that's cursing me. How dare ye own the sun's own beams? Without them ye are not. All pass ye by. Don't look upon me, ye monster sigh, 'cause when the sun comes, you'll disappear like dreams. Pale, lifeless, malicious sentry of night shouted out so that clouds all flee from sight. And the raging wind suddenly died out to hear what the unblinking eye will say to me fear. Not really finding clues in here. But it's done nothing yet. Still staring at me like it was saying, damned thing, I do curse thee. I don't think this is anything for us. Through the gate of Horn. Lord Hypnos. Isolus sends his cursing me. Fright diadem of horns. Make shadows move and floating things arise from their money basalt graves to spell all the lights. Don't think that's anything. No. Yeah, I don't think that's helpful anymore, at least for now. Maybe later, but I would guess no. At all. Okay. So coming home did not work out for us either. Well, Dreamcatcher from childhood, my good luck charm. Said protects the owner from nightmares. Nightmares are trapped in the web to be dispersed by the first rays of sunlight. Probably still cannot grab the gun, right? Symbol of our family, very precious to me, yeah. Nothing in here. I'm sorry I seem to always just be repeating stuff, but don't know. I'm missing something. Maybe I go to the office and he'll call me? Probably not. It's pretty much just this over here, and we've already got information from this, so. Clarkfield was killed on October 21st. Ah. Got a new clue. Clarkfield. Victim of my case. This did not underline. Nor did that, okay. Oops. The second page. Down on the borders of Northwood Forest. An ID was found on him. Jonathan Field. Notified the deceased and added that he'd been missing for some time. Explained he hadn't been reported to police since he received a pack with a letter. Told him not to do so. He said he'd hired a private detective, Mulder, to find his brother. And I had given the aforementioned packet to him. Mulder. See, Mr. So this is a clue even though I can't underline it. Lorraine. I thought somewhere I had seen Lorraine. That's it. When we first entered the lodge, when the guy found us as we were trying to leave, and he caught us, and we had the game over when I made the wrong choice there. Anyway, when he caught us, he called us Mr. Lorraine. Officers assigned to investigate the homicide, Howard Lorraine. So is Howard Lorraine actually our name then? I get that confused. So I guess we must be Howard Lorraine, and that guy knew we were Mr. Lorraine. I guess. It's either that, or this is a different officer who was originally assigned the case, and he was corrupt or somehow tied into their ceremony stuff and was mistaking us because we were had our police jacket and stuff, mistook us for that. Although if he had met Lorraine before, so either we are Howard Lorraine, or he had never met Mr. Lorraine. We were dressed like a policeman and so thought that we were Mr. Lorraine. I think that scenario is more likely anyway, because otherwise, why is the game over? If you are legitimately a cop that he's worked with before and he's seen you and knows what you look like, why would he kill you over not having the right information, right? There wouldn't have been some kind of a test like, oh, are you our ally? That wouldn't have been a test. So talking with us and asking us about that was checking to see if we were the right officer. He wouldn't have had to do that if he'd met us before. So I think this is Howard Lorraine is a different corrupt police officer. Okay. Does that name show up on this first sheet at all? Does not. Morris Digger is the informant. MD doesn't show up in the abbreviations in the cabin. Nor does LH or HL for Howard Lorraine. Jack D. Brown, but we had a John and then D with the last name, so that's not related either, or at least not a name we've seen. we can't underline this, so I don't know why that is. Okay. Tuckfield's death was... Clark was killed on October 21st. 21 October 2011. I think we've already done that, though, right? But maybe not. October 21/11. Or 21 October 2011. No. What about October 20th, maybe the day before? Nope. Okay, we did. There was a reference. Was it in one of these notes or somewhere else? There was a reference about... Oh. That date we found at the cabin. Wait, was it the cabin? Yes, it was out in that upstairs room, right? I think so. We've gone back and forth so many times. If somebody were keeping an eye on the cabin, we'd be screwed. They'd be like, that's not suspicious at all. The same car keeps showing up back at the cabin again and again and again. Was it here? Yeah, and then it was in the right thing here, I think, right? The right roll drawers. I think that's... No. It's not in the roll drawers. Oh, unless it's here. No. So it's, I guess, one of the letters then? Pretty sure it was in this room, though. I don't think it was in the attic. I think it was maybe the fourth letter or something. Maybe not the fourth. Fifth? Third? Somewhere in there. It was a few letters in anyway, I think. Maybe not. Here we go. Oh, that was October 20 something. This is November 20 something, 2011. So nothing new with that then. His death was, yeah, October 21st. This is July, August. That's it there. June. Just going backwards. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get... Not with these. Yeah, May keeps going backwards, which makes sense. These don't give dates, right? Other than that one particular date that was written down, they don't. Still nothing here, right? Maps locked in a cabinet. Somewhere, right? Somewhere we've got some reference to the date that's useful. Pretty sure. These are too early. He didn't die until October. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything up here again, but just in case. All this stuff is that trip abroad, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to find even dates in this, right? Yeah, no dates. So we get this and this reference here, but yeah, it's just the one for this whole stack because I was on top before. Okay. No dates on that. Yeah, I don't think I have anything in there. Moving pointer which has some ink on it. Some kind of marking tool. So what I thought could have been coordinates before are wrong, I think. This. No clue which one I should look at, just too many of them. We need some clue on how... There's nothing in there. We already got the print from that statue. I don't think there's anything more. That was locked, that's right. Both of these are locked still, yep. Nothing really changed in the game, so I assume it's not going to be different, but figured I'd try since I'm there. See, why do you, when you see these old rifles, why do you not connect that to... It's so strange to me. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. I'm also gonna get myself something to drink. Be back in just a little bit. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Some of these things where he doesn't make the connections have been kind of confusing to me in the game. Like, why does he not go, oh, this and then that? But, man, it is what it is. I already looked in all this stuff. I don't know. Turn this off another time, maybe, and look inside once more. I don't think there's anything I've missed, though, in this, but... Only straw here. The door can be electrically charged. Obviously, something very important or dangerous was kept here. Yep, nothing new. Here's where the other prisoner is, but I don't think I get anything else in here. I think I've pretty much discovered everything there is to discover in here. Just the coat. There's nothing left in the coat. See, if Clark Field was here, like his coat was here, his key was here, there's a note or something on him also here. No, there was a key. I think there was a note. Anyway, that stuff was here. That makes me think that he did something they decided they didn't like or something. And so they imprisoned him and then basically just killed him at some point, whatever point that was. Can't go down any farther. Yeah, I'm not getting anything new here, so I don't know. There's no eye on this. This eye here, but no, I guess. So too many maps, hard to know which one to take. And that note about the maps upstairs just says we put the maps in the case, right? It doesn't mention which maps are important or something, I don't think, right? This note, I think. This one? Yeah. The most important place we found is the ancient cemetery that hides the tombs. He's not going to. It's just stuff about the Dversahet and the wooden sculpture statues. Man, this is a particularly rough one, isn't it? I am just squeaking out a clue or two like each time I stream. Quatrain left by Edwin Pickman. Can't even examine this, so I guess this is just nothing. Stands out so much, but I guess not. I don't understand. We have the telescope, and we say, "Hey, there's the mount." Like, that's probably, is that the mountain? But nothing comes of that. We have the map in the attic that shows like star charts and stuff. We can't use that. We have this map. And this doesn't seem... Maps. All three. Can't think of anything. If I do these plus the shovel. No. What about the calendar and Clarkfield's death? No.
Lorraine. Lorraine. I wasn't expecting you so soon. Didn't you get the note?
He's got me cornered. But who is he? He acts as though he knows me, but I have never met him before.
Yeah.
Why does he seem to know me? The note. He must mean the one I found at home. No.
Strange. Didn't he deliver it to you?
No. That's why I came to find him, in case something was wrong.
There's nothing wrong. The meeting will take place at the same time as usual. Wait. Just as well you did come, after all. I haven't given you the key yet, have I?
Time to get out of here before my luck runs out. Okay. Thanks. I'll be leaving now.
Okay, Lorraine. Be careful.
See, to me, that conversation very clearly says that either we're Lorraine and we have memory lapses, or somebody was posing as us, or we're not Lorraine, somebody else is Lorraine and is a corrupt cop. I don't actually know, obviously, but...
Hello? Can I ask you a question? You're Edwin Pickman, aren't you? The poet?
Yes, I think. I am he. I am Pickman.
It's a real pleasure to meet you, Mr. Pickman. My name's Howard. I'm a great fan of your work. Do you need help? Is there a problem?
Problem? Yes, there's a problem. A bigger problem than you could ever possibly imagine.
Please, sir, just calm down and tell me what the problem is. We're out here in the middle of nowhere and you don't seem to have a car. Do you need help getting out of here?
No, I can handle everything by myself, I assure you.
That's okay. I'm sorry to have... Thank you. Goodbye, sir.
Um... I don't know. Can't seem to figure this out, right? Kind of frustrating. Lothnolder. Sir Kerwin. Probably not, right? Okay, so Clarkfield's death is going to be useful with something. But what? What was this? Someone named Christopher T. Drayden was also with Mr. Field and Ira during the meeting. October 21st. I swear, there's got to be somewhere where that date shows up, right? October 21st. And has something significant. Those are all too early. This is just a quatrain from Pikmin. Who called me with his search? Oh, no, that's Arthur. I didn't want Arthur. Alan. No reason to call. So I've not tried all these. So Erwin. No reason to call. And then back to Arthur. Yeah. Okay. The extent of what I can get. Right click, but then I can't right click anything else. None of that underlines. I think it's just going to be this one word. I don't think we're going to get anything else on this. It's short enough text anyway that... Stars that. Influence of which has been drawn at the right time. Properly prepared talisman can gather demons and spirits of deceased people. One could summon them and learn by the things and secrets one wishes by using the talisman. I don't think, because we searched the kitchen here thoroughly, right? I'm pretty sure we don't have, we won't find fennel seeds or anything here. But I don't remember there being really an unavailable kitchen at Clark Field's residence, right? He has his dining room, but I don't think... I've already grabbed from there, so nothing else. These jars have fennel or anything in them. Also, probably don't need it until it actually applies, right? We actually learn about the talisman, if we ever do. Then probably those could come into play, but otherwise probably not until then. So... just at the bottom, the indicator saying to leave, like to zoom out again, is the only change in the mouse cursor I'm seeing. Yeah. Well, newer. Can't think of anything else for here. Shoot. I think I already examined all these here when I was here the first time. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything more. Northwood Forest seems really frightening. I remember rumors about some very scary nocturnal sounds coming from some hills in the forest. Oh. But I guess we're not going to get anything more than that. Doesn't open up a clue or anything. Okay, I guess not. Go back to Clark Field's office for the 9 bazillionth time. Let's go with Nolder's office again. It's been a while. In case there's something maybe I've missed at some point. Connor's 5 years old. Just prior to his sudden decision to travel abroad. Visited some African and Oceanian countries during his travels. Seems to be a list of some symbols. Numbers look like the map IDs I saw in the cabin's galleries. So I don't know which one of these. 5, 1. Maybe one of these will stand out in particular. Kind of feel like you just could say the same thing for each of them, but let's do this again. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So starting with this one. I should look at the symbol before I finish, and that should probably give me a clue where I've left off. I'm wondering if he's going to recognize one of these symbols, but so far it's been a dead end. And it is useful that he says that they're from that. Oh, here's the eye symbol, actually. What about this? There we go. This is the weird eye-like symbol I saw in the galleries of Ivar's cabin. And WMT is written in front of it. Can that stand for Wellsmith? So this could be the map number. I should check it out. So, that I think is supposed to be an I letter. So I00548. In fact, I'm gonna write down that whole line just to make sure that I don't have something that I've not written down that I need to know. They'll probably give me a little hint clue thing or something, but just in case, I200548 WMT, and then 07.06 through, or I think it's like a dash, like the other coordinate actually. 00.08. Okay. Set you down there. It's fine. Okay, I should check it out. Map symbols. Symbol 3. Okay, let me also do the rest of these just to make sure that none of the others show up. 2, 3, 4. This symbol has WMT in front of it. More than likely, symbol all belongs to Wellsmith 2. I wonder what it stands for. Symbol 1. So symbol 2 did not. Oh, it did. I have to do them one at a time, looks like. Okay. Also, it is more than likely this symbol belongs to Wellsmith 2. Wonder what it stands for. Symbol 4. Okay. So we got those 4 symbols. The others probably are not going to be useful to us. But let's just... Okay. Wonder if I had to do the others single line at a time to get anything else. Probably not, though. This. Let's go do 5. Because I think they're probably not going to be anything important, the rest of them. These don't even have symbols, so I'm guessing these are not anything. And finally, these last 4. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so brainy brain. Symbol 1. Okay, they do give me the IDs, so I'll just use those. All right. Since I've got them, let's go back to the cabin, to the lodge. I go, wait. Since I'm here, actually, let's look at that news article one more time in case more has been revealed, and now there's more of significance that I can grab. Probably not, but let's just do this like this. It's fine. Okay. President reported 18 people were killed. Earthquake, 135. That's probably not important. 9 houses collapsed. Many more were severely damaged. Further reported that there are still people buried under the collapsed houses. That might be significant. Probably not, though. But yeah, no. But that's... I was thinking because how did Clark Field's place survive? Because that was in the same general location, right? He even described like feeling the tremors, but the house is still standing and didn't seem to be damaged like at all. So there wasn't a TK. Oh, that's a report of the newspaper anyway. I was gonna say there wasn't a TK among the names, like for letter abbreviations. Let's do this anyway, but I don't think this is going to give us anything, this particular paragraph. Yeah. Quake felt stronger than the downtown of Wellsmouth, too. Nobody died, but 59 people were injured in the panic caused by the quake. Most people spent the night out in their cars or in parks. Officials warned people not to stay in the damaged houses and be ready for possible aftershocks. None of the buildings of Wellsmouth collapsed, but a further, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Exciting coincidence recently in the coal mine that belongs to Big Mole Mining Corp in the town of Brangston. An exciting coincidence occurred. Big Mole Mining Corp? Town of Brangston? Don't think so, because we've heard references to caves, not mines. But they might interconnect. Many archaeologists consider this the most mysterious and exciting discovery in recent years. A room was found with its entrance covered with figures, reliefs, and unexplained drawings. It's explained this could possibly be part of some prehistoric underground region of a settlement. The operation of the mine was stopped immediately until a complete investigation of the region is carried out. The first archaeologist to investigate the region, David R. Hydison, explained the remains do not belong to any civilization known to date, and that they are from very ancient times. Definitive conclusions will only be available after complete examination. So probably nothing. Can't underline that, or this, or the date. So I guess, at least for now, this is nothing. This might not be anything ever. It might just be context. Give you some more information about goings on or something. All right. So let's go check those maps out now. Yes. Go here. Still nobody home. Good. I like to see this place empty. Don't want to get caught. Would be not so great. Last time we were caught here, we got by with our... Actually, first time we were caught here, we barely escaped, only by bluff, because he thought we were Lorraine. Or he recognized us, but we didn't recognize him, like he maybe mistook our appearance or something, whatever. And then the second time, we barely escaped because we hid into a side room while the people came down here, right? So... Alright, so now we have Brainy Brain. Symbol 1, 505 to 505, or 5-05 to 5-05. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Here's the map with ID I.-00548. Okay, that's the first Brainy Brain. Second symbol 2 is 03 to 104. 0003 to 00 or 0104. Actually, now I don't think they really match up that way, so I'll just keep looking until I get an hourglass symbol. Maybe. Maybe not. Zero, 0, 03. Maybe I have to do them one at a time or something? Let's do the map, I guess, up here first, I guess. Okay, so I want to use the map piece that I just got, I think. I think that's what I want to do. Where did it go? Is it the front? Oh, here we go. So symbol 1, 0005-0005. So 05 by 05. Coordinates are... Hang on. What does it say? Coordinates are what? 0500. We want what? 0505. So 0405. No. So I want the other direction. 0505. And then, oh, right, makes sense. Between 5 and 6. I was automatically assuming 1 on the left. Sorry. And then 0505. 0505 to 0505. Let me just double check one more time, make sure I'm not getting it mistaken. 0505 to 0505. 0505 to 0505. Yes. Okay. Second one. Maybe that's what I do for these. So map symbol 2. 0003. Let's do that first. So 00. Oh, incorrect. Whatever. Okay. 0003. This way. 4. I think that's right. I'll find out here in a second. Then the other one, the other half of it, was 0104. 01. I think that's too far. 04. Let's see what this says. 0104. Crap. It's reversed. It's flipped. I need it the other way. 0003, 0104. Let me just, so I don't have to try to remember and keep going back and forth, I'll just write it really fast. Okay, so it's 00.03 and then 01.04. Okay. So I want the reverse. So I want, this one needs to be 0104. Correct, that's the wrong wheel. 01. Zero 04, and then 0003, 0003, 0104, 0003, 0104. One more time, make sure I'm not got my number wrong. Zero 0003, 0104. Yes. Okay. I've already marked it, so that's fine. I think. Hopefully checking it again didn't unmark it or something. Okay. Then we have position 3, or symbol 3. 0706 0008. All right. So 0008 is this one. It's going to be, I keep doing the wrong one. 0008. And then 0706. 0706 0008. Yep. That's the I. That places the I symbol. Okay. And then symbol 4, which is 0904, and then 0204. Okay. So this one Goes to 0204. It's like, I guess that's good enough. We'll find out. It feels like that's... There we go. There we go. It actually settled in the right spot. A little bit touchy, goes slightly too far, slightly too, not far enough, depending. Okay, that's 0204 and then 0904. I think that's right. Let's see. 0904. 0204. Yep. I marked all the places in Wellsmith. Map it out achievement. Okay, so I guess I got them right, or I probably wouldn't get an achievement for what I just did. So, all right. Am I gonna have to quickly run and hide again though, because they're coming? Okay. Continue. Right, let's see. Wait, what? Okay, hang on. Let me just go back to my place for now, so I'm not like where there are dangerous guys or whatever. And then, do I get a prize? I mean, I got an achievement, a Steam achievement. Yeah. Okay, I marked the map using the device in the galleries of the cabin. Right click to examine. Okay, this was the first one I marked. Red Town. I've never heard this name before. I'm assuming Red Town will be on our map at some point, although I have the clue thing show up, so we'll see. This is the second one. Holestone. No idea where it can be. This is where Ivar's cabin is. I have no idea about the other places. The map has no signs or markings on it. Wolf Spray. Never heard of it. Timbervar. Never heard of it. Okay. Wait, I wonder if Timbervar is supposed to be... Let's go back to Ivar's office. Or not Ivar, Loth Nolder's office. God dang it. If I could go the right direction I want to go, instead of always getting turned around. Okay. Let's see if there's like a TMB or something in there. Probably not, but... where is it? Here. Here we go. TMB. No, and there are no more Wellsmith locations, so I guess I don't worry about that then. Alright. I wonder... trying to remember if there's a map in Clark Field's place. On his bed was the thing about the Versailles. In his study, he just had notes about his recordings and that one statue. I don't remember there being a map there. So if there are maps that I'm supposed to use some kind of... Maybe I go back to this and I use the telescope? Maybe the telescope can tell me things? Like locations? When a Steam achievement's all you need. I know that's the whole point, was to get the Steam achievement, not like to help you out in solving the game at all. It was just for the Steam achievement, that's right. Okay, so that's all that gives me. That doesn't give me anything there. Okay. Nothing. This is like a star chart kind of a thing, and we cannot access it anyway. In the room below this, but the next highest room in this place, where we found those letters, there were the letters. There was the key in the one roll-up drawer, or roll-up desk. There were notes in the roll-up desk, but I don't believe there was a map. We do have this. Is this useful, maybe? Yeah, flip this around. Maybe not. Doesn't. Okay, let's go to my thinky panel. Let's see what... Maybe something else. Ceiling. Snolver. He had a calendar. It's 5 years old, so probably not helpful because it's a calendar, not a map. No reason to call Alan or Irwin. He'll call me, yeah. So, not calling anybody to figure out those. That doesn't help me out. These are not referenced in here at all. What if we have references to the cave and stuff in Clark Field's notes, if that now is going to make more sense? Those would be up this way, right? Might have to listen to the recordings again also. Maybe there's background noise or something that'll give me a clue. Cemetery. It's not it. What if this is cave near the Northwood Forest? Digging my cellar's probably not going to be it. Bedroom well. Ivar's place. Yes. Okay. Maybe I listen to the recordings instead of just looking at the notes. It's also a possibility.
In a cave near the Northwood Forest, 4:22 p.m., 14th of November 2010. Old and now unused Moorland Cemetery, Brengston, 2:48 a.m., 5th of October 2010.
Not gaining any clues from when Clarkfield talks, so
In a cave near the Northwood Forest. By the well in my cellar, 10.
okay.
In my bedroom, 3. In the well, 9:40. In Ivar's cabin, 3:07 a.m., 5th of July 2011.
That's it. That's it. Okay. So nothing from there. Where am I going to find a map or something that I can use to compare and find? Because I have this map here, but he doesn't. Oh, you know what, though? I wonder. Did I already do this? Go to the Thinky Think and then try this? Let's do them one at a time, maybe. That did not work. That doesn't work. Red Town. Also no. Yep. Red Town. Let's just try these one at a time for the tombs. Tombs. Holdstone. Oh, I should have kept this up. Well, it's fine, whatever. Then Wolf Spray. Stone. Oops. Yeah, that's right. I already did this, right? I already did Red Town, I think, with him, but... Okay, so those don't bring up anything. When I do the 3 together, I don't get anything. Let's just go crazy and do all 5 with the tombs as well. No. Nope, none of these. Okay. I already did this, right? This plus the shovel, like somebody was going to bury Clarkfield somewhere, maybe? Oh, here we go. Someone entered Mr. Field's residence and dug somewhere. Who might that be? Someone dug somewhere. So I did get something with his death plus the shovel. Someone dug for the tombs? Or the Samuel William Poor tomb, specifically? Someone dig in one of these locations? Or all 3 of them, but let's do them one at a time first. Yeah, but I did get a new clue also. Someone dug somewhere. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree. Okay, someone dug somewhere. Kerwin may have dug somewhere. No. Older. There. Message 3 is lost. Oh, whoops, that wouldn't work anyway. That's not what I was... I mean, this might turn out to be nothing still, but that's not what I want. I didn't want with him. No. Okay, so still no. Someone dug somewhere and collapsed the ceiling. No. Someone entered Mr. Field's residence and dug somewhere. Who might that be? There was the reference... by the dig in my cellar. Somebody else down there, lead outside somewhere. Whoops, not what I meant. Hang on. The bedroom in the well. Nope. Record number 4, though. Will this because it's by the dig in his cellar. Maybe this will tell me who it is.
In Ivar's cabin.
I have to wait on each of these until I'm back.
In the well.
Oh, wait. Well, no. I want 4, I think.
In my
Because that's the
bedroom.
one that says by the dig.
By the well in my cellar. 10:56 p.m. 13th of February 2011.
See if a voice, like a name or something, is on here. So far, just eerie noises. The other option is, of course, to go back to his journal again, his normal, like, journal about the house here, not about the recordings, and see if where he talks about the dig, see if he mentions anybody. I don't think he mentions somebody by name, but he might talk about the crew, and then we go to their place of business or something, investigate, or I don't know. Oh, apparently, somehow, hang on. Apparently, somehow I scrolled chat way down, so I can't see any of the newest chat. If that was okay, nothing new beyond the music. Just want to make sure I'm not missing something. And this is ready when I come back. So it basically was the end. So yeah, nothing with that. Let me. What do I want? 2, maybe. Let's just start with 1, and I'll just fast forward until I find something that looks like. Start to get to know Ivar. Decided to restore the interior of the house. Strange smells. Beardwood planking and wallpaper. Let's go with the second one. Not seeing anything like a company that he hired or the names of people. This is the stuff about the cabin. Let's see if anything in here about the well might pinpoint that location that's near Ivar's cabin or something too. So far, though, I don't think so. Do. Franz Mesmer's machine, and then the god Nyx. I don't think that's what we want. Was that this one? Yeah. This one. That's where Ivar starts looking paler and so on. And he gets all the sounds at his place, like start making him extremely uneasy. So it would be, if it's going to be somewhere, I think it's going to be in this first one. Okay, let's see. So before taking the outdoor areas, he decided to restore the interior of the house. To do this, assisted by the original blueprints. Which I don't think we're going to have, but nothing we can use at least right now. Check the antique furniture last night in order to decide what to throw away. Found one carved wooden statue. Okay, so that's about the statue. He talks about like things having been dug for a purpose, but he doesn't say anybody specifically who's dug it or when it would have been dug. And then he talks about general connecting wells. Well, I don't know. Right now, I don't know what I'm going to use to pinpoint those areas. These are early 2011. He died in October. We don't have anything around the date that he died. Very old books. Volumes of forgotten lore. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. A lot of different masks here, and I think they're African. Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there for now. So, we'll try to figure out what we still have available to us to try to understand the spots, the different locations on the map, right? Try to make sense of where those are. Like, what exactly do these mean? Because I'm assuming what's going to happen is once we figure out where those spots are, we'll have new locations to search. And that'll kind of be the thing that we want to do. We'll probably need to go to those new locations to get new clues, and that'll keep us moving. That someone was digging, though, is an interesting clue that I didn't get before. I must have just missed it, but because the shovel's been around for forever. Oh, you know what? I know why I missed it, because it was Clark Field's death combined with the someone was digging is what gave us, or with the shovel. Clark Field's death and shovel gave us the someone was digging. And that's how we got that clue. So that's why it wasn't showing up before. Because I had the shovel for forever, but I had it available to me, but had not underlined the date of his death. So, yeah, buried treasure maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where that goes. I'm not sure. Well, that'll do it for tonight. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming in the afternoon again. Well, my afternoon. So I'll basically be streaming about, what does that amount to? 11 hours before the traditional Saturday stream time, or Sunday morning for you in Australia. So I'll be doing that. So if anybody is starting like Silhouette or anybody like that who wants to watch that, I'll announce it on Discord as well, of course. That'll be coming. And then I also will do the typical time again as well tomorrow night, which will be, or whatever, Sunday morning time, which will be Resident Evil Village with limited ammo at this point. So we'll see if I can survive with what I've got, or if I got to reload back and just like change how I play through some of the areas. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your support and coming on here and watching me play. It's been fun. Talk to you guys soon. Until next time. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.